In 1952 and 1956, many Coloradans wore I Like Ike buttons. And in celebration of President's Day, Dr. Colorado is here to explain why President Dwight David Eisenhower was so popular in Colorado. First off, always good to see you.
Great to be here, Denise.
So the former president, I mean, he was quite an outdoorsman. He liked to fish, didn't he?
Right. And he particularly loved Grand County, Colorado, up by Granby in San Luis Creek. And here he is. Look what he's caught there.
Wow. Is that a trout?
This sure beat hanging around Washington.
Oh, yes, it did. See, Colorado is beautiful. Everybody knows that. And who was the Denver gal that really caught his eye?
Mamie Dowd caught his eye. He met her here, and this is the Dowd house, historically.
Oh, wow. Is Mamie's house still here?
It is. It's 750 Lafayette Street. There's a picture of it the way it looked yesterday when Moss photographed it.
Is that a landmark, or does somebody actually live there?
It should be landmark, but yeah, somebody lives there.
My goodness. Talk about, I wonder if they even know the history of that home.
Oh, I bet they do. I think tour groups go by there a lot.
Goodness. So did his Denver bride, Miss Mamie, actually help carry Colorado both to 1952 and 1956 presidential elections?
Yes, she would appear dressed like this. Isn't that a great shot?
Beautiful.
She would take him to church, take him all around the neighborhood, introduce him.
Gosh, and she really had style, didn't she? Look how classy she was. Where did they go to church?
She was a regular Corona Presbyterian Church at 7th and Corona, but they also went out to this church. This is beautifully restored out at Lowry. It's called the Eisenhower Chapel today.
Wow, and so that's still there and people can go visit, right?
Right. It's a community center and event center for Lowry. It's right next to the Lowry Town Center.
What great
And look
photos.
Closely here. Do you see a spiritual advisor?
You stop. Who put that in there? Was that Moss putting your head on that priest?
That's me. I'm a spiritual advisor. He's telling me beware of the military-industrial complex.
You're so funny, Dr. Colorado. You're crazy. If you want more information about Dr. Colorado, he always has wonderful talks and tours, and he can give you so much information. Just go to his website. It's at the bottom of the screen, dr-colorado.com. He has some great talks scheduled up. For more information, I'll give you here in just a few seconds. Now, Eisenhower actually came to Colorado for medical recovery. Is that true?
He had his heart attack here, so they rushed him to Fitzsimmons Hospital, where our doctors took care of him. Here he is on the heliotherapy deck on the top of Fitzsimmons.
Yes.
Recovering. And look at that smile. He never lost that smile.
Gosh, if you have to have a heart attack and recover, Colorado's the place to do it, right?
Right. That sunshine on a day like today makes you feel a lot better.
Is there a Colorado memorial dedicated to President Eisenhower?
Yeah, probably the biggest monument to him is one we've all been through, the Eisenhower Tunnel on I-70. And they were not going to go through the Rockies. They were going to go around them up through Wyoming or through New Mexico until he was lobbied, given Colorado fishing license #1. And that supposedly led him to authorize funding for this very expensive tunnel.
Oh my goodness, there's a live shot right up by the Eisenhower Tunnel right now. Is it true? It's not officially done, but the Eisenhower Tunnel, when you go west, and the Johnson Tunnel heading east, is that true?
That's correct, yeah.
Okay.
It's officially the Eisenhower Johnson Memorial Tunnels.
Oh, gotcha, gotcha. All right, so we talked about your talks and tours. What do you have coming up next?
We're going to do something for the Rocky Mountain Map Society at Denver Public Library, a talk on Colorado's strangest things about the highest state.
Ooh, can you give me one right now?
Right.
One of the strange things?
You've heard of the jackalope, I'm sure, but have you heard of the albino jackalope? They are very hard to find.
I think the first time, almost 15 years ago, when you were a guest on the show, you brought in one of those fake jackalopes, and I was like, is this real?
You're also going to learn about the fur-bearing trout.
Yes. You know, I did hear that fish, if you go deep enough under cold water, they do grow fur. Is that not true?
That is true.
Okay, thank you very much. I didn't think I was that naive. I'm going to have to go research it a little bit more. Dr. Colorado's tours and talks scheduled for 2019 is available at dr-colorado.com. Starting next Tuesday, February 19th, with a free talk on his Colorado Atlas and Colorado oddities, strangest things about the highest state, for the Rocky Mountain Map Society at the Denver Public Library. Again, that's next Tuesday at 5:30.